before the video starts, I just want to say that everybody's not going to agree with me, and that's completely fine. I'm just trying to bring a different aspect to the subject. So, there you go. Here's the video. Yo, quick video, even though this video might not be quick, but fuck it. This is a EBM video, Escape Black Man. But I support brothers who have a gripe with some of these chicks. Like, guys want to incel shame dudes when they have a legitimate gripe. And when cats want to do all this incel shaming and then you push back against their narrative, and I got to get a shout out to Chris Owens. Again, man, he be calling these guys out. All of a sudden, you don't know what you're talking about. You're not the select guy, blah, blah, blah. Oh, you need to self-improve. But some of these guys have their own car, house, such and such, and they still having a hard time. And even when you go into the gym and self-improving, and that's really, for the most part, what you guys are talking about, self-improving. Talking about going to the gym and shit like that, on some superficial shit. Because apparently, in order to get a chick, you got to have a Baki type body. Or you got to be swole like Toguro from freaking Yu Yu Hakusho, aka the Asian Terminator. And self-improvement, it can only take you so far, especially like going to the gym, because you can have a good body, but you can still be fucked up in the face. Cat out here can still look like Bio Broly in the face / imperfect cell. But let's say that a guy would look decent in the face and self-improve. What about guys that have a baloney pony that's below average or just average baloney pony? Shout out to Coach Greg Adam for the saying. Cause you got a lot of these chicks out here talking about they want a big package. And not every guy is hanging like a horse. Not every guy got it like that. Well, if he's short. This is what really makes me laugh so hard. I find it laughable. Like, a lot of these chicks will complain about getting body shamed and all that and slut shamed, but these hoes could go around and baloney pony shame dudes. They can go around and height shame guys, or they can entitle shame guys. Oh, you ain't entitled to sex, blah, 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 blah. Even though everybody feels like they're entitled to like sex or affection, companionship. Everybody feels entitled to that, but if you're a guy that these hoes ain't feeling like that, then all of a sudden you're not entitled. And then so-called select guys will say, well, you're not entitled because they want to keep their advantage over guys that are not select. Like, you see how unfair this shit is. This is why I actually sympathize with guys that have a gripe with these chicks and gripe in the dating market. Even some of the incels. I'm not necessarily throwing incels under the bus because I can understand. Now, the only incels that I would get at is the incels that throw men under the bus or on some hating shit, like on some racist shit. But other than that, I'm not necessarily throwing incels like that under the bus, because at the end of the day, shit is not fair. Look at the main dating scene. How can you throw incels under the bus if you're talking about traveling and all that? You know the writing's on the wall. Look, I'm not trying to control what people say or anything like that. I'm just saying from my perspective. Shit's fucked up down here. And even if you do get some type of success, it's like it doesn't even mean shit. It's like it's damn if you do, damn if you don't. It don't even matter. Because a bitch can be with you for any other reason. Even if you are doing the right thing. See, even if you're doing the right things that society told you to do as a man, be a good guy to women, be a good husband, a father, try to provide for her, take care of responsibilities, doing all this shit, you know, white fence, having kids, getting married, a dog. You do all this shit, and some guys still get fucked over, either by the straggle daggle or some of these Americanized Western chicks out here, because they're bored, or you're not giving them that thrill of a challenge, because a lot of these chicks hate consistency. Consistency is equal to non-dysfunction. So it's going to be bored. Or she's leaving because she's attracted to another dude. Or resources. Basically hypergamy. She's riding that carousel. Some of these shits will be selfish. They won't break up with you and say, hey, I'm just not in love with you like that anymore. I fell out of love. No. They'll still be with the dude because he's providing while she's riding the carousel, the baloney pony seed carousel behind the guy's back by the guys that she's really sexually attracted to, aka the select guys. This is why I promote SYSBM, going to where these chicks are really attracted to you like that, and you date type or just traveling. And really, I've been SYSBM since I was in kindergarten up until now. In terms of like the mindset, and again, shout out to you, Chris Owens, because you talked about how there's a dark side in the gym. There's a lot of drama and stuff that goes on behind the scenes in the gym. And then even if you do self-improve, it doesn't mean shit. You can still get knocked out of the frame, hypergamy, or this gynocentric society. Because Chris Owens made a video about how that Jeremy Meeks dude, he got knocked out of the frame by that billionaire chick that he was with. She was riding the cock carousel. I wish I didn't say that, but she was riding the CC, the carousel, on another guy. And this guy is supposed to be a so-called select male. And the select male got screwed over. And he's right. I kind of suspected that, but Chris Owens, he really confirmed what I was thinking. Like, it doesn't even matter. Even if you are the top tier guy, even if you do got yourself together, you can still get knocked out of the frame. Because they can take you down with a false allegation because of being petty, or they scorn. And the select guy, he has to keep being consistent at what he's doing. Like the moment he falls off or get catch slipping, the chick probably might try to monkey branch onto another guy that might pretend got more than him, because always looking for a better deal. So the select guys, they are pretty much just as vulnerable as the non-select guys. And guys in general, like, especially like if they're like select males, but guys in general, especially like the non-select males, they're saying the hell with all this. I'm going SYSBM, or I'm just going to travel, or I'm just going to go my own way, take that shirt up black pill, and just do me. And if you ask me, have all this shit fits, or at least balance, just get the sex box out. Yes, get these sex dolls out. For anybody say, well, sex dolls? Yes. I'm not saying that I would get one or anything like that. I'm saying I wouldn't throw a guy under the bus if he decides to go that route. All you gotta do is have game. Why the hell you gotta have game? Now, I understand to a degree, it's just a certain way that you just have to position yourself to some of these chicks. Like, you got to know how to have a conversation with a chick and stuff like that, and connect with a chick. I get that aspect. Like, when it comes to like the overall game, like, I think it's bullshit. Cause game is basically deception. Shout out to Blackheart. That's really what it is. It's no different with these chicks putting on makeup and stuff and using filters. It's all witchcraft. Guys are not truly being authentic. They're trying to like position themselves a certain way, move in a certain way in order to get around a female's wall or something like that, trying to build this so-called attraction. Is it really worth that? Because our experience know the SYSBN. I didn't really have to have this so-called game to like get female validation. Meaning like I interact with a chick and she's not repulsed by me. She's willing to talk with me, have a conversation, she even smiling, she's actually enjoying my company, stuff like that. That's what I mean by female validation. And I'm pretty sure if I travel, I don't need to have all this like game just to get a chick to be attracted to me or anything like that. I can just be myself. And a lot of guys say you get knocked out the frame because you don't have game. That's not even game though. That's more like observation. Like guys try to say that they try to pin like knowing the red flags, trying to look for red flags is having game. That's not game. It's just being aware, having awareness and having experience and observations. But I'm here to talk about the plat side. Like these magos, man, these so-called select guys, they're really mad. The truth about these guys is that they don't want shit to change. See, when you have guys talking like me or Christopher Owens, even Old Man to a degree, and other guys that have like a gripe, guys will say, oh, you're just trying to change female nature. You think you can change female nature. And to me, that's just a deflection from these so-called select guys. Because they know this is some straight up dysfunctional bullshit, but they're willing to deal with that because they benefit off that. They benefit off this current sexual market value. Even some of these so-called red pill guys, they would throw guys like some of these MGTOW guys under the bus, black pills under the bus, of guys who talk about these issues from a critical aspect, something like that. But they'll say, oh, you're just blue pill, you can't change female nature and all that. And it's not about changing female nature. Some of these so-called red pill guys, which I call them fake pillars, game pillars, because a lot of these red pill guys push this whole game thing and stuff like that. They try to use the sexual market value and red pill knowledge, female nature, and package into some kind of game. I call these guys game pillars. They want this shit to stay the same too, because these guys think that they have the answer. Since they're so apparently red pill, they think they figured this shit out. They got this shit figured out. And maybe something's working for them. Maybe. Most likely, things are working for them because they wouldn't be throwing guys like me under the bus or other guys under the bus who complaining about this shit if it wasn't true. If they wasn't getting some look out of that red pill shit, red pill game shit. But they're benefiting off this shit because they think they got it figured out. They think they got everything figured out. And I'm looking at the big picture of this, the bigger picture. This isn't about changing their nature. It's about changing some of these laws out here that's getting men knocked out of the frame. It's about changing some of this culture, having like at least a code among men that we follow and having some type of consequences. Back in the day, man, like 500, 600, man, people used to get stoned or get their heads chopped off and hanged or stuff like that. People used to pay the consequences for their actions. Even in other cultures, look at the Middle East. Them dudes don't play that shit. Sexual liberation, man. And the truth of the matter is that guys benefit off that. Especially the select guys benefit off sexual liberation. That's why they really don't want shit to change like that. These guys, some of these guys are just going through red pill rage and they're accepting it. And I'm saying that you can accept shit for what it is, but that doesn't mean you have to put up with it. Talking about female net, okay, but that doesn't mean you have to put up with the bullshit. The bigger picture is, I want to see all this shit burn. I want to see this shit burn. I want to see it destroyed like Planet Vegeta, like Planet Namek, and Planet Krypton and Cybertron. But guys don't want to do that because they're so controlled by pussy. They don't even want to travel. Like, if you talk about travel, they will throw you under the bus. This is why I agree with the sex dolls. It's the safest thing. Besides, this is why I agree with sex dolls. People might look at me like I'm an incel. I really don't care. I agree with it. A lot of these guys are sexually frustrated. And don't bring up self-improvement, because there are dark sides to self-improvement. There's always a pros and cons. There's always pros and cons to everything. Well, almost everything. Even self-improvement. What do you want these guys to do? That's what it comes down. What do you want these guys to do? You want these guys to blow their brains out with a 9mm? Blow they on some Yu Yu Hakusho type shit? Spirit gun? You want these guys to eat lead? Straight up pull a shotgun in their mouth and then pull the trigger? Let them bust that load. The sex stuff, it fits all this shit. Really? The scene will burn and this economy system will burn, because guys going to these restaurants, taking these chicks on dates. Like, half the revenue they earn is from guys going on dates with these chicks. Or they buying furniture and stuff like that. And jewelry. Look at these places that sell jewelry and furnitures and shit like that. A lot of these businesses are closing down. Places like Sears that sell clothes, they going down. Because guys don't give a fuck about having swag like that. Just to impress this chick. Might well let a guy get a sex doll that got a good body, slim, thick, or thick, so they won't have to self-improve just to get a Snorlax, or self-improve just to get a Jinx, or a Mr. Mime. Look at these bitches, man. Some of these bitches be looking like Onyx and Chill Dude. Man, and the black pill truth again. Some of you guys don't want this shit to change because they want to benefit off this shit. Their benefit, or they found a way to benefit off of it. They want guys to be the Cleveland Brown guy, or the quote-unquote beta provider. They want certain guys to take care of the chicks that they broke, and they little bastards. They help spend their resources, handle the responsibilities, carry the so-called community on their back, or the responsibilities of these select guys on their back, while these select guys get to have their fun or double dick on the girl that they fed you to. They want to double dip their tortilla chip twice in your nacho cheese. Or they want to be able to give you a Pokemon that's damn near faded. Well, I got one that's fresh and rare. Again, I got to give a shout out to Chris Owens, man. They want to be able to have the advantage. They want to be able to have the cards. They got all the rare cards while you got all the little normal, basic cards. And got the nerve to say, I'm just trying to look out for you, or we need to work together. Fuck out of here, man. Fuck out my face. This is the truth. This is what it is. What, you going SYSBM? You traveling? If you ain't the select man here, you ain't gonna be the select man here. You just don't want to put in the work. Self-improve. You know, you just be self-improve just to get a land well. Self-improve just to get a Jeepers Creepers. Self-improve just to get a motherfucking Snorlax. Right on. These hoes be looking like Magmar. You supposed to be getting the bitches the broken bitches that I helped broke. You're supposed to get my sloppy seconds. Boy, you want a chick that's an 8, 9, 10? Boy, you don't lost your mind. If you a 5, get you a girl that's a 5. If you a 6, get you a girl that's a 6, 5, 4. Stay in your lane. The nerve of these dudes, stay in your lane. You're not a select guy. I am. The desirable chicks, they belong to me. Because I'm the select man. I'm the man in this motherfucker. I'm the best. I'm the chosen one. I don't respect you because I think I'm better than you. You ain't got 6-pack abs. You don't go to the gym. You lame, man. You like anime. You like comic books, man. You lame, man. You ain't got game. You ain't got no swag. You ain't trying to make your life about getting female validation. You lame, man. I deserve these shits more than you. You supposed to be the Cleveland Brown guy. You supposed to be on the back burner. Because I want you to. It makes me feel better about myself. It's ego, man. This shit makes me feel my ego. It feels good knowing that I get chosen over guys that should be getting chosen. It makes me feel good that I'm the man. That I'm the guy that a lot of these chicks are searching for. Or lusting after. It feels good that these chicks are lusting after me. Guys like me. Over guys like you. It feels good knowing even if you do get a girl, I can just come through on the side and fuck her. I can take your bitch. Your girlfriend and your wife. I'm the wife banging champion. So stop tripping and play your role. I'm the select male. That's what all this shit is about, man. And back to them sex dolls, though. The only time that I might consider getting one is if it's possible they can make that shit like Futurama, on some Futurama shit, when they can just get a sex bot and then they can make that sex bot look like anybody they want. So baby, you can fuck whoever the fuck you want to fuck. Celebrity, etc. Through hologram. Like a hologram. I'm telling you, if a shit like that get made, it's a fucking rap. And it's already damn near becoming like that. It's almost becoming like it is in Japan, I mean. Like America. A lot of these guys are taking the red pill or taking that straight up black pill, saying the hell with this shit. Or they just traveling. Look at the marriage rate. You just had a bitch that killed herself because of the whole coronavirus thing, everything getting shut down, and the curfew and all that. She couldn't go one day without validation. Or like 2 weeks without validation. That scared that chick to death, literally. Took her own life. So imagine if there's like sex bots came out and then they got like some kind of holographic programming where you can just turn into anybody you want to fuck. Bitches would lose their fucking mind, man. These bitches would kill themselves. I remember that episode on Futurama, man. Dude had a girl that liked him, but he really wasn't feeling like that because he was too busy messing with that sex bot. And he turned that thing to like Marilyn Monroe. And he was messing with it all the way till he was old and he died happily. Hoes ain't ready for this, man. That's why they tripping. And then these dudes out here, these maggots and these so-called select guys, they ain't ready for this. I mean, they ready for it. I mean, that's more pussy for them, but they lose that thrill of the hunt. Well, I feel like I'm better than the next man. I got my ego boost because I got this chick. Because there's no guy on the market competing against. Especially guys, they feel like they're inferior to them competing. So at the end of the day, these maggots and these straggle daggles, they lose. So that's why I promote SYSBM or promote traveling. And I don't promote the sex doll, but I'm not even mad about the sex dolls or the sex box. But this is it. Let me know what you think. Peace.